Hey guys, Ekim here. A couple of tips today about working carbon fiber and some mistakes I've made, and I'm sure you've heard about this before, but I've worked carbon fiber before and it didn't bother me. Now, people will tell you that carbon fiber is kind of like fiberglass in your skin. It'll itch like crazy, kind of sting a little bit. Very, very dangerous material. You certainly don't want to breathe it at all. So you want to take all the necessary precautions. Now, as far as working it itself, it's really not that bad. It does beat up saw blades. I exploded a saw blade cutting it the other day. And it will wear out drill bits and all that other exciting stuff. But this is the blade in question. This is the second one I finished from the first batch. I'm calling this one the 800. It has an 800 grit hand rub satin finish, if that'll show up, with F10 carbon fiber from Nate over at Ghost Carbon Fiber, contoured. I tapered it towards the end so you still have a bit of a skull cracker. See, that protrudes a little bit without leaving the exposed tang. Now, the stuff works pretty good, but there are a few issues that I want you to know about working carbon fiber. First off is drilling it, right? Carbon fiber loves to splinter when you drill it, and somebody taught me a trick. I picked it up on somebody's YouTube channel. Sorry, I forgot who it was, but one of the tricks is when you're drilling the holes for the pins. These are 1/4 inch pins. If you use a 1/4 inch bit and just go all the way through, the opposite side is going to blow out and you're going to have a lot of splintering. Something that it's very, very difficult to hide. I think I have an example of that. You can see up close on this friction folder that I'm making. You see the holes, see the splintering? This is a minor example. It gets way worse than that. So what you do is you start off with the 1/4 inch bit, right, and go halfway through. Then you take a smaller bit, like an 1/8 inch, and then you punch all the way through. So the splintering on the other side is minor, but now you have a reference point of where to drill the hole. Then you switch back to your 1/4 inch bit and go all the way through. It's an extra couple of steps and it's kind of a pain, especially when you're drilling 3 holes on this side and another 3 holes on this side. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's kind of annoying switching bits back and forth like that. But you'll get less splintering. Second, like I said, it's really hard on cutting. Use a metal cutting bandsaw. You definitely don't want to use a wood saw. It's going to beat it up. If you don't have a bandsaw, a hacksaw, something like that, or you might have to just grind it. Now, carbon fiber dust is brutal. You can see the black on this filter here from a respirator. Do not take this off. You'll regret it. I promise you, you'll regret it if you take this off and breathe in carbon fiber dust. Okay? Now, I'm going to disconnect you really quick. Actually, you know what? One second, I'll show you something. When you're hand sanding it, you want to use a lot of lubricant. I use WD-40, and it'll turn it into almost like a black oil, but it will still cut. Sorry about the wind, it's rattling the shed here. But you see, it turns into a black, almost oily substance. It'll cut great when you do it this way, but this black the only way to get it out of your clothes is with scissors. Alright? And it takes forever to come out of your hands. I've washed my hands dozens of times and scrubbed them, and they're still pretty much black. Alright? Another tip. Wear long sleeves, cover as much of your exposed body as you can. I was in here yesterday with my sleeves rolled up, shorts on, because I wear shorts in the winter like a dummy. And I tell you, I've worked it before and I didn't have a problem, so I didn't think I'd have a problem this time. But I had to do a lot of contouring with that blade, so a lot of dust. I was itchy like crazy last night. Showering didn't take care of it. Finally went away over about 24 hours later, but just cover up. You'll thank me later. To cover up. Alright, now I'm going to disconnect you. This is what I'm talking about. This is carbon fiber dust. It gets very, very fine. It floats around in the air, and you do not want to get that in your eyes, in your lungs for sure, or even on exposed skin. So even after you're done using the grinder and you got the carbon fiber dust, you think it's settled, but believe me, it's still floating around in the air unless you have an excellent ventilation system. Same thing over here. You see it just gets everywhere. And the black fingerprints from using it, yeah, don't wear nice clothes or anything like that. It is a miserable substance to work with. Miserable substance to work with, but the results are great. As you can see, you get stuff like this. So, alright guys, a couple little tips. Hopefully you found that helpful. I plan to keep working carbon fiber. I really like the material, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like it too. So, hope that helps. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.